Now that bitch is dead. Until the end of time. Trayvon, Eric Garner, innocent Mike Brown. Rest in peace forever. Jonan got it found. You're gonna be remembered. Memories last forever. Think someone missed Joe? Nah, never. Dick Cheney, Mitt Romney. All money you salute. See them on the streets and catch the niggas gonna shoot. All money, all money. Bodies on the floor. Mitt Romney, Dick Cheney, now you motherfuckers poor. Like Waka Flocka, I go hard in the paint. Hit your mom with my dick and I choke her till she faint. All hail Miss Barack Obama, save our country from despair. Conservative drama. Mike Brown, you my boy. Love you in the streets. Hands up, don't shoot. Tell them pigs in the feet. Al Sharpton on the mic. He chillin' on the beach. That shit with Mitt Romney was a motherfucking reach. Eric Garner, rest in peace. New York City ones you lost. We celebrate, remember, gold teeth, we gon' floss. Jonan, you a faggot. You a racist anyway. Eric Garner, New York legend. We all screaming, I can't breathe. T.I. Grand Hustler, young group on homie Meek. Extend it to your dome and your head gon' leak. 4 more years of Obama. It's what we all need. Snoring coke in the Oval Office, smoking on that weed. You bow to his feet. He the motherfucking king. Like my nigga Rick Ross eating lemon pepper wings. So you hate gay pride? You got something to hide? Your face is fucking ugly. Need to wash it with some Tide. You a fag. You a fag. Mitt Romney's son tag. Slit your fucking throat. Put your head in a bag. We'll miss you, Trayvon, and we'll never forget. A day George Zimmerman will one day regret. When he's on the wrong block, he's a motherfucking cheat. Gun control, one day be laying in the street. You hate on Young Thug, you hate on Young Quan, cause they got stacks of money, or you gotta save them bonds. Don't be blowing me up, nigga, I ain't getting up. If it ain't about money, ain't no use to you ringing my line, stop wasting my time. If it ain't about money.
Welcome. Thank you. I love that rap. It's growing on me. That rap is growing on me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's fire. Okay, it's fire. That rap is fire. That's all I'm gonna say. N-word this, F-word that. It's very it's very topical for its time. Trayvon Martin, Al Sharpton. It's hot. It's fire, man. That's fire right there. That's all I'm going to say. Actually, what I've been thinking about, okay? I've actually been thinking about having a white rapper. Okay? I've been thinking about having a white rapper, doing a white rapper character, and having them come out to that song. What do you think? I think it's fire, man. It's fire. That's all I'm going to say. That shit, okay, is fire. That's all I'm throwing out there. Okay? That's all I'm going to throw out there. Or as the young kids would say, it's a banger. It's a fucking banger. I might have to start coming out to that. I think I forget Metallica. Forget I Disappear. I'm coming out to that. I don't even know what the fuck the song is called. What is it called? What is it called? I don't even know. When I was sent that song to play, it doesn't really have a name. It's kind of a bummer. So I have to figure out like what it's called. Oh, man. Let's... Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. It's Roberto Negro. It's the Roberto Negro Show. And we're coming to you live from a bomb shelter. A bomb shelter. Deep in the heart of my basement. For all you boys and girls, children above the age of 18. All right, lot to get to on this Thursday night. We are almost a week away from Pleasures of the Flesh. Now, I'm going to start the show off with some unfortunate news. And I just got the unfortunate news. And it's a shoot. And my brain trust the toilet cleaner and the gas monster don't even know this news, because I literally just got it about 5 minutes ago while I was putting my beautiful, wonderful child to bed. And I don't want to be a scumbag like Daniel Prude. I don't want to be a scumbag like him and all the other low-life promoters that like to play games with talent when they know a situation has arisen. We all fucking knew, at least us non-fans, we all knew that Tremont wasn't going to Europe. We fucking knew that. It was known almost 2 weeks ago. But you can't tell it 2 weeks ago. And now, the news of Larry Legend not going to Europe when he was advertised? So, I don't do that. It's not what I do. When shit happens, I put it out there. You know, when we had a situation, I think, not the last show, but the show before with Sage. That literally happened 3 hours before the show. So, with that being said, I got news from The Body. Now, Is it 100%? No. And I actually had somebody besides Martini say to me, hey, is the body okay? I haven't heard from him. Is he OD'd? Is he coked out of his mind? And obviously, I don't think the body will be upset, considering he shares giving fellatio. I would say it's 99%. I would say 99%. So we all know, at least if you listen to the show, the body's dad got his foot amputated. He let it get gangrene, and they cut part of his foot off. We did bits on the show about his dad's foot. Well, his dad had a stroke yesterday. And not like a Jerry Lawler type stroke, but like a fucking stroke where he's on life support and they're not sure what they're going to do or for how long they're going to, I guess, keep the dad alive. Now, remember, we had talked with the body about the foot and, the hospital and stuff like that. Well, the stroke happened yesterday, but, 5 days ago, the body had hit me and said that the dad was going back into the hospital because I had told him, hey, we called you up and you weren't around. He goes, oh, we had to take my dad back to the hospital. Well, he suffered the stroke in the hospital. So, as of right now, the dad's got tubes in him, keeping him breathing, and the debate is, will he get better? Will he not get better? So, as of right now, the body informed me, and I'll read you exactly. He said, sir, I am so sorry. I've been at the hospital nonstop. I'll call tomorrow with another update. But I won't be coming to Cali. I gotta be here with him and my family. I'm so sorry. And I said, don't stress. We'll talk tomorrow. And the body said, thank you, Rob. XPW legit means the world to me, and I don't want to lose it. I'm like, dude, you're fine. Don't worry. He says, okay, thank you. Let's talk tomorrow. Now, yes, Schlack, you're right. You're right. You're right. The dad should give the body blessing. But, from the sounds of it, the dad is in a vegetable state. Now, we'll get another update tomorrow. That's why I don't want to 100% say, hey, this is what's going on. But I want all of us to be in the loop as to what is going on. Schlack says, no excuse. No excuse. I'm gonna tell the fucking body. I'm gonna hit him up and go, Schlack said no excuse, motherfucker. I gotta imagine the body is, well, I mean, aside from him feeling kind of shitty and sad, but I gotta imagine the body inside is torn. He's conflicted. So he's there with the sister and the mom, and he told me that the mom had lost her mom a few months ago. And that they were worried about the dad with the gangrene foot and the fact that the dad waited so long, and they've been having all these complications. So they've been having complications. Didn't have a stroke. That is, within obviously 15 hours ago. But the body documented to us all of the foot issues, to the point where, if you guys remember, he called us from the hospital. He was like, I had to go outside, so I'm outside now. And he was talking to us. So I got to assume the body's conflicted because he's sitting there with all the family members, the mom, the sister. He said, cousins and the dad's brothers there, with all of them. And he's like, all right, how do I tell them that in a couple days I gotta go wrestle? In a couple days, guys, we gotta figure out what we're doing with Dad. So are we gonna keep him on the life support until I get back from being the body? Or are we going to pull the plug and then get him into the ground so then I could go be the body? So the body, there's that part of him that's like, oh, my poor dad. I'm going to lose my dad. Because what the body was saying to me was like, it's done. Like, there is no coming back. And he had told me before that they started to get the vibe when the dad started getting disorientated. And I was like, body. I was like, why didn't you guys take him to the doctor sooner? He's like, I don't know. He's like, my dad started to, like, not recognize my mom. I was like, dude, the guy's probably been having a fucking stroke, like mini strokes, for weeks. He's like, I know. So here's this poor bastard. He gets half of his leg cut off, starting with his toes. And he's sitting at home having these mini strokes. Nobody's identifying him. I mean, obviously, he's in Canada, the greatest healthcare system in the world. That's what I always love. When you hear people go, Canada, it's got healthcare for everybody. It's a fucking right. Yeah, okay. But when you talk to any Canadian about their healthcare system, they're like, ugh, it's the shit. But yet, every American wants the Canadian healthcare system, and every Canadian wants the American healthcare system. Because, listen, let's not forget, regardless if you have insurance or not, you don't get turned away at the hospital. Now, yes, there's private hospitals that are not going to fucking take care of you. But your local hospital, you go in there with a fucking heart attack or a gunshot wound, they're not letting you die. Do you have health insurance? No. Okay. Here's your bill. $79,000. So, the poor bastard was having mini strokes. Nobody caught it. And then he had a fucking massive stroke 16 hours ago and is sitting there in a vegetable state while they gather family members to figure out what they're going to do. Schlack's right. Hogan or Flair definitely wouldn't pull off. And yes, you're right, Jonathan Lazzarato. Hogan would if he wasn't going over. But that is a little body update. We don't know 100%, but I'm kind of prepping you guys for what could possibly come down the pipeline tomorrow when I talk to the body. When he hit me, and I read you guys the tweet, or the text, they're there at the hospital. So they're all gathered around. Maybe I'll play on XPW TV the candlelight vigil that the XPW fans had for me when I had my stroke back in, was it 2001, I think, maybe? I had the stroke. Any of you hardcore followers, not fair-weathered followers, but I'm talking about hardcore followers, remember, I had a stroke. And for about 4 months, I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't really move. And Angel would grind his bare ass on me. Chris Eagley said he wasn't even alive. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe I'll play that tomorrow. Maybe I'll play it tonight. Maybe I'll play it on Twitter as a celebration to the body. The XPW fans having a candlelight vigil. Candlelight vigil. It was. It was. It was candlelight vigil. Candlelight vigil. Candlelight vigil. Anyways, that's our update. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more info on that tomorrow. I do feel bad for the body, like horribly bad. I mean, listen, honestly, honestly, and I'm not even, I don't want to, jinx anything, but if something happened to someone in my family in this kind of short of time in a window, I would probably be staying behind. I would. I mean, I don't want to say probably. I would be staying behind. I mean, the show would go on, of course. Or I'd take a private jet and do the show and then get out and come back. I don't know. I don't know where I get a private jet, but I'm just throwing it out there. All right. I'm just maybe I have a private jet that I'm able to use 3 times a year at the Greater Rochester Airport. You never know. You never know. I don't. Maybe I do. I don't know. But it definitely would take a lot. Okay. It would definitely take a lot. Definitely. All right. Let's take a quick break. And then we'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Roberto Negro. Were we foreshadowing something? Were we foreshadowing something? Listen, I would never, ever foreshadow anything, okay, of that nature. That's all I'm going to say. I would never foreshadow anything. But interesting. Interesting. All right. Hoodies. Well, here, okay, I'm going to go 2 things. Hoodies, zip-ups. They're for sale. Go get them. Everybody was bitching and moaning. We got to have zip-ups. Got to have zip-ups. Gotta have zip-ups. So go buy the fucking zip-ups. Okay? Zip-ups. Go buy the zip-ups. Buy the zip-ups. Buy the zip-ups. Buy the fucking zip-ups! Schlack wants a fucking zip-up. Yes. You guys have to tell, and I'm gonna, not you guys, okay? Not you guys. The workers. And not all of them. Okay? Sizes. I need sizes. That's what I need. So, zip-ups are available. That's all I'm saying. Go. And another update. I'll give you another update. Okay? And this is a big one. It's a big one. It's a huge one. It's not as big as the Mins taking a picture with Carmella. It's not as big as that. Okay? It's not as big as that. But I'm going to try to make this. I actually got two announcements. But let's go with this. Okay? Starting next week, a few wrestling promotions that I think some of these wrestling organizations you will have heard of. Some of these promotions will be making the switch from IW TV to stream XPW.com. And they will be available on the Unlimited program. And those promotions are as follows. I have the list. I have the official list. Standalone Wrestling, Pro Wrestling After Dark, Project Codename Wrestling. Here's my favorite, Pride Wrestling, presented by Pro Wrestling After Dark. And they will have a big show on June 17th. IWA. Intense Wrestling Alliance. Find yourself wrestling. SWF Pro Wrestling. And last, but certainly not least, Shore Star Wrestling. So, some of you might know those very, very famous wrestling promotions. Others might not. But stream XPW.com is going to make you familiar with those promotions. And just to name a few superstars that are part of those promotions, none other than the great Danny Demento, who goes one-on-one against John Wayne Murdoch. Also, the Kirks. Yes, the Kirks will debut on Stream XPW. Just think, the great Kirk, who made the statement, XPW will be lucky if they get 20 people to their show. He's off by about 140, 150, but that's okay. That's okay. Imagine Mr. Kirk will go from making bold predictions to being featured on Stream XPW. And last, but certainly not least, an epic battle, and I mean epic battle, and that being the DILF versus the human meat grinder, the XPW King. Actually, I'm going to take XPW out of the mix, because we all know there's only one king of the death match, and that is the one currently held by the human meat grinder, Shrek beats the hell out of the DILF. So, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to see all this great content when these superstar promotions come over. To stream XPW.com again. Standalone wrestling. Pro Wrestling After Dark. Project Codename Wrestling. Intense Wrestling Alliance. Pride. My favorite. Find Yourself Wrestling. SWF Pro Wrestling. And last, but certainly not least, Shore Star Wrestling. Big announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Big announcement. No more IWTV. XPW. Unlimited. So, there you go. See, we're all full of news tonight. You thought you were just going to hear a show about cancel culture. You thought you were going to hear a show Baba! Anal fissures. Oh no. You're hearing a show that involves breaking fucking news. That's what we do. We break fucking news. Do you understand me? Oh yeah, we're breaking news. We're breaking barriers. What's up with... Well, should we take a 30-second break? Let's take a 30-second break. And then we'll come back with another question. Will we have answers? I don't know!
Extreme Gifts. From pop culture gifts to adult fun. T-shirts, mugs, socks, fun, topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun. Massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing. From kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts. 1694 Penfield Road, next to the original Steve's Diner.
We are back. We are back. Now, was Larry Legend, now I don't know a lot about Larry Legend, okay? But was Larry Legend advertised for that European trip? That's what I want to know, ladies and gentlemen. Was Larry Legend advertised for that European trip? And then if he was advertised for that European trip, my question is, why did he not go? Now, I'm hearing through the grapevine that a ticket was not purchased for Larry Legend. I'm hearing through the grapevine that Larry Legend was told, buy your own goddamn ticket. Matter of fact, I was told that Larry Legend anytime there's travel involved, which is basically all the time, Larry Legend doesn't get reimbursed for travel. He gets no money. He gets nothing. He doesn't even get a fucking reach around. He doesn't get a reach around or a finger in the old anus for a little prostate massage. Now, I don't know if any of this is true. I hear things. I hear rumblings. Is it true? I don't know. But, if you do a little rabbit hole dive and can find any past advertisements, that will answer the question just like that. Real simple. Larry Legend. Why are you not on the European tour? You are the face. You are the face of the chains. You are the face of Daniel Prude's company. Anytime I see that company, I see this black man named Larry Legend. A bow tie, some glasses, the face. The face of ICW. The Chair. And he's not going to Europe? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to willy-nilly throw cash away. And I don't want to brag about how much things cost. But planned with at least 3 weeks, you could get a ticket from Europe to the mainland, direct flight, for $497. You're going to tell me that you can't pay $497 for the face of your company? Now, I don't want to throw around, well, I'll throw it around. Racist. To sit there and go, I'm going to bring you in white. I'm going to bring you in white. I'm going to bring you in white. Guess what, black man? I don't have the money to bring you. So guess what? You're just gonna get left behind. So you sit home. We're gonna use you when it doesn't cost us a thing because you're not worth it. You're not worth it. But you see this white face? They're worth it. You see this other white face? They're worth it. You see this white girl? She's worth it. See this white face? He's worth it. But you, with the black face, you're not worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, I call it like I see it. I call it like I see it. And then add in the fact that Larry Legend is a homosexual? A homosexual? That, my friends. That, my friends. That, my friends. I don't know what else to say. Other than it needs to be fixed. It needs to be remedied. So, Larry Legend, my proud black homosexual friend, I want you to know that there are places that would be welcoming. There would be places that would be inviting. Because we are pro-black, we are pro-gay. I love you all. It's Roberto Negro. We'll be right back. Gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18, it is I, the one, the only, Roberto Negro. That's it, boys and girls. That's it for tonight. I'm going to go. Cat Martini's cooking dinner. We're going to have a delicious meal. I'm going to return a few fucking calls. I'm going to... I don't even know what else I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a lot of shit. Oh, I think maybe I'm going to call Sage Sin Supreme. What do you think about that? I'm going to call her up and I'm going to say, Sage Sin! Sage Sin! Where are you? That's what I'm going to say to her. Yeah. And then I'm going to watch TV. I'm going to go to bed. What do you think of that? And I'm going to listen to my new favorite, and I mean favorite, rap song that we will be featuring with a new character here in XPW. It's XPW. You know I love you guys. Don't take any wooden nickels.